5 simple hacks to skyrocket your testosterone. Number 1 is keep your phone out of your pocket. Whether you're a young man, you're my age, maybe you're 13 to 18 years old, keep your phone out of your pocket, bro. EMFs and heat from your phone literally has been shown in studies to decrease your testosterone. If you don't believe me, bro, go on YouTube, or I might link the video in the description, but chances are I will not do that. Go search up a video of Andrew Huberman talking about EMFs and phone radiation and all this shit. Like this shit, go and search this up. And you as a young man should be more worried, even if you think, oh, but I don't want to have children, or I don't know, you don't want to have a high testosterone, which I think you're dumb as fuck if you don't want high testosterone. But if you want higher testosterone, bro, keep your phone out of your pocket. Keep your phone out of your pocket. And if you are going to put it in your pocket, turn it off completely, put it in airplane mode. But bro, like I'm telling you right now, hear me out. Keep your phone out of your pocket. I never put my phone in my pocket. You might think, oh, but what if my phone falls out my hand if I'm holding it while I'm walking? What if it breaks? You know, you prefer your balls taking an L, and your balls like just not being able to produce testosterone and not be able to have children in the future because of your phone. Like, are you fucking retarded? No, I'm meaning to insult you because, like, bro, do you want that to happen to you? No. And also, why would you sacrifice your balls for a fucking phone? So, if if you're like me and you drop your phone a lot, I recommend that you buy a case that's really strong. Make sure it's more like a metal case and whatever to make it, a strong case like this one. Look, my phone's it looks like an OtterBox phone, but like those phone cases. But mine isn't like that. Mine is a little bit like more durable. Like it cracked the screen barely like a couple days ago after like a whole year of using of like that shit falling. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but you know what I mean. That's off topic, but yeah, keep your phone out of your pocket. It will decrease your testosterone, bro. And when you take it out of your pocket and you stop putting it close to your balls, your testosterone will increase. Like literally, ever since I stopped putting my phone in my balls, I've been feeling like more energized and way better than when I used to put my phone in my pocket. Now, before I continue on, my name is Ricky Cervantes, and I want to help young men just like you through my movement that I'm creating with this YouTube channel to improve your lifestyle, improve your confidence and your appearance, and also just feel better about yourself through self-improvement and going to the gym. So if you want more videos like this that are going to help you improve your life and get rid of the bad habits, click that subscribe button. And other than that, let's continue on. So number 2 is get vitamin D, preferably from the sun. Now, for me, it is winter season at the time that I'm recording this video, so it's November right now, and vitamin D is getting a little bit harder to get from the sun. Also, I've been like in school a lot. I've been practicing more like inside sports. Like I've been playing a lot of basketball inside. So it's a little bit hard for me to get sunlight. But the best way to get vitamin D is sunlight. And vitamin D is, you need that to increase your testosterone. Also, it boosts your motivation and boosts your bone health. And it's been shown in studies to also increase your how romantic you are apparently, in your sex drive and all this shit, which is a good sign of high testosterone, sex drive, and all this shit. You will literally be more horny from going outside every single day to get sunlight. Now, there is like specific times where you can get vitamin D, and there's other times where you can't. So depending on the time of the day, where you live and all that shit, that's all determined by just that. And if you want to get vitamin D from the sun, if you want to know, like, if your area is a really good place to get vitamin D. If it isn't, bro, just buy pills. Just buy the vitamin D3 pills. I would recommend that you buy probably like the 5,000 IU or the 10,000 IU, because our body has like kind of a little bit of trouble like getting the vitamin D from that pill, because we're meant to get vitamin D from the sun. So that's why I think that the best way to get the most out of the pills is to probably like take the 10,000 IU or the 15,000 IU. Okay, go outside in the sun, get sunlight. Now, if you can't, it's okay, bro. But vitamin D will increase your testosterone. You will feel a lot better. It's anabolic, so meaning it will help you grow. Vitamin D, sunlight, all that shit is actually anabolic. And an app that I recommend to know if you're getting enough vitamin D throughout the day, or if it's the right time to get vitamin D, It's called D-Minder. You could just search it up on the App Store. D-Minder. It's literally free. You don't have to pay for it, which I actually like the fact that you don't have to pay for it, and you can just search that up. D-Minder. That's what it's called. D-Minder, and that's it. Search it up. Download the app and put all of your information in of like where you live and your freaking like the area and everything, and we'll tell you like what time is the best time to get vitamin D, if you're getting vitamin D or not throughout the day or not, and it will tell you everything. Okay, but also keep in mind that you might not be able to get vitamin D, but if you go to school like I do and you take classes like always inside, you never go outside because of school, then yeah, like just buy pills like I said. Now on weekends when you don't have school or you don't have to work, my recommendation is spend as much time outside as you can. Like, well, I think I'm gonna do the same thing today. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna spend some time in the sun, getting some vitamin D. Now let's talk about the number three, which is competition. Competition is such a big booster of testosterone. It's been shown to increase testosterone even to up to 700%. Like there was a dude who was playing chess in this study that I saw, and the guy's testosterone went up by like 700%, that's an insane fucking increase, bro. That's 7 times the testosterone. Yeah, like imagine that. Now, obviously, this is temporary; it doesn't last for that long. But that's a fuck ton of testosterone. Like that's a big ass increase. I think it was 700. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was 700. It was like between 400% or like 700. But that's a fuck ton of testosterone. That is such a big increase. So if you want results like that, compete every day, bro. And you don't have to change anything in your life. You don't have to get into like sports or anything. You can compete with anything today. Like right now, if you're competing for, let's say you go to school, you're competing for having the best grades in school, believe it or not. You're still in the competition. You might not do shit at school. You might be like one of those kids that just doesn't do their work. You're still competing. You're just like, let's say it's a race. Like just imagine like the person who's like that nerd, quote unquote nerd, is like up here, and you're all the way back here, and there's like 200 people in front of you who have better grades than you. Just imagine that, and then when you actually start like competing for those grades, you start moving up and moving up and moving up with just doing better and better and better. That's what I mean by competition. You just imagine yourself in a competition, like a race, with whatever thing you're doing. Okay, and that's what I mean by competition, bro. Now, mind you, you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to join sports or something that's competitive. Now, if you want to, you can. Okay, I do sports, I do track and field, I do basketball, and those are pretty much the only two sports that I do. I also do weightlifting, but I don't really do weightlifting with like a friend or something, because if I would, we would do competitions. So like, who can lift the most with a certain amount of weight? If we're relatively the same amount of strength, now if we're a little bit different of strength, we're not like our strength difference is pretty high, then yeah, that's different. But you know what I mean. Um, or you, this is what you can do. You can make up a imaginary person you're competing against in your head, and then compete for whoever does the better habits. Like if that guy never takes a rest day, you're competing with that guy who never takes a rest day, who takes every single advantage that you don't, takes every single opportunity. Because every time you do a good habit, or every time you have the opportunity to do a good habit, you take that opportunity, bro, because someone else is taking that opportunity. Or if they don't take the opportunity, you take that advantage, because then, let's say one day you're working out, right? Let's say the next day, oh, okay, let's say one day you're about to go to the gym, but you don't feel like it. But then there's another guy who's on the other side of the world, let's say, and he's also thinking about going to the gym, but he doesn't go. He doesn't go because he's like, oh, I'm too tired. And he's only worked out 3 times this week, which, by the way, that's a little bit. You should be probably working out like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times a week. You both have the same amount of times that you worked out that week. The guy's not going to go to the gym, but you decide to go. That's when you take the opportunity. But if you don't take the opportunity, you guys are still the same. And let's say that the next day the guy goes to the gym, but you don't again. You got to take advantage of what you have. That's why you got to be disciplined. You can't like hold back on doing the habits. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean by making up someone in your head, bro. You compete against them. Okay, compete against, I don't know, like they're thinking of I don't know, some other basketball player. Let's just say you're in basketball and you're competing against someone else on another basketball team. You're like, okay, I gotta get better. I gotta improve my handles. I gotta improve my moves in basketball. They gotta be better than the guy. Every single day, I gotta work on something for basketball. Every single day, whatever it is. And let's just say you have that mentality, and when it comes to like competition day, to actual like a basketball game, no one can stop you in the game. You're making the best passes. You're making the best plays. No one can take the ball away from you because you thought of this competition that was gonna come, and you just separated yourself from the competition. You made yourself so good that no one can stop you. That's what I mean by competition. This is what like thinking of competition does for you, bro. Like, it gives you a big ass fucking advantage when you just think of competition, competition, competition. Okay, trust me right now. So start competing every single day, bro. Just think that every single thing that you're doing is a competition. The competition to get that girl that you want. The competition to work out more, to work out smarter, to learn more, to implement the shit that you've been learning that's actually gonna help you. And trust me, your testosterone will increase by a lot, bro. Now, before I continue on, if you're interested in my self-improvement slash gym advice, which is a one-on-one advice, I will give you any personal advice, whether you ask me like questions of like, oh, what can I work on, or I will ask you questions of what do you think you can work on, or what you're lacking in. I can give you personal advice, like I said. So click that link in the description, whether it's quitting the bad habit, starting a new habit, or you have some questions of like how to improve something in your life. Okay, so click that link in the description. Now let's continue on. So number 4, the hack that will boost your testosterone by so much is your diet. One of the biggest contributors to high testosterone or low testosterone is your diet. And I call this the diet of a warrior because this is what warriors used to eat back in like when empires would conquer other like countries and places. When there was a lot of conquering going on with empires, like the Mongol. Like recently, I learned about in history class, like literally about the Mongol Empire and the diet that these guys had. Which, by the way, they dominated. Like they were like the biggest empire so far in history ever. And you know how they dominated? They ate only meats and dairy, and they would go like with days without eating, and they would still be stronger than the other armies who ate like grains or pasta or bread or rice. They would literally dominate people who were eating a bunch of carbs, and they would just eat meat, dairy, and probably some fruits. That's all they fucking ate, and they would not eat for like 1 or 2 days, and then they would eat. But they still dominated. They were strong as fuck. They were called the Mongol Empire, by the way. You can search this up. I did not make this up. This is literally like what they did to be strong as fuck. And the peasants would only eat like the soft pasta, bread, rice, all these carbs that are apparently like good for you, like the complex carbs, and they were weaker. So I'm saying right now, bro, if you want high testosterone, you need to eat eggs, meat, dairy, and fruits, and avoid junk food, seed oils, bread, anything that's super processed. These weird protein bars. Avoid that shit. Now, I do recommend that you buy some supplements as well, like creatine, um, grass-fed whey protein powder, vitamin D, pills, and vitamin K2. And those are literally and zinc. Those are the 5 supplements that I recommend that you buy, obviously. But you still gotta get your nutrients from your normal food as well. So eat a fuck ton of eggs, bro. Every single day, I eat at least 5 eggs. That is like a rule of every single day, just eating 5 eggs. Meats, I eat meat every single day, bro. Whether it's beef, chicken. Beef is obviously a little bit better than chicken. It has more nutrients, and it's just better for your health overall. I also take protein shakes, and I drink whole milk. I don't drink like low fat milk. I drink whole milk because Fat is actually good for you. Fat is not bad. Fat is good. Okay, what actually causes diabetes and you to feel weak and all that shit is not fat, it's sugar. So avoid sugar as much as you can. Obviously, the only good sugar that I recommend is from fruits and maybe some vegetables, but I only recommend like these foods right here. And make sure that you cook your foods in beef tallow, ghee, and real butter. Keyword real butter, because there's a bunch of butters out there that are not real or have some like extra ingredients to make it taste better, but it's actually like ingredients that are actually pretty bad for our health as humans. So make sure you start eating more of these foods. I understand if your family doesn't like think that these foods are healthy, but you're gonna have to start convincing them that meat, eggs, dairy, fruits are more healthier than eating fucking cereal and grains and pasta and bread. Those things keep you weak, and these are the better diets. This is the better diet. Like literally, just call it the word diet, bro. Eggs, meat, dairy, and fruits. Okay, and make sure you cook your food with this. Now let's talk about the last thing that will increase your testosterone, and it's talking to beautiful women. Now, I understand, bro. You're gonna be scared. You're not gonna do this probably. You will not go to talk to women. Now, how do you actually make talking to women more easy for you? Okay, you might be wondering, oh, Ricky, how do I make it easier for me then? Because you might find it hard to talk to women, whether it's because you have bad social skills, you're not high status in your school, or you're just not confident in yourself. Well, if you want to boost your confidence, you want to work on your social skills as well. Just go and work out. Focus on yourself, bro. Just focus on yourself. Write down some goals that you have, whether it's you want to build 10 pounds of muscle in the next 2 years or so. Some big goal and just focus on that. And also at the same time improve your social skills, improve your life overall. That's literally how you make it easier to talk to women. And also go outside more, bro. And don't go outside whether it's during the weekend or at school just for the purpose of talking to women. No, don't be desperate. Don't act in the desperate way. Focus on yourself. Obviously, know the importance of knowing like game and talking to women. And that's it. That's you just build your confidence through building muscle, focusing on yourself, focusing on your mindset, working on your social skills, and literally talking to beautiful women will be a lot easier. Trust me, it just is. When you're more focused on yourself, like you don't even, well, you do notice beautiful women, but you don't focus or obsess over women like the same way as a guy who is not focused on his goals and is just focused on chasing women. This literally will make talking to beautiful way easier. And another thing that I recommend is that you smile a lot more. You look if you look more happy and don't look like this like alpha male, sigma male, and you're always like trying to mew or some shit and trying to look make your jawline like good, and you actually smile and look happy throughout your day, women will tend to talk to you more. It's just how life works. We're like being looking more friendly and attractive literally makes it easier for you to talk to women. It makes life like literally on easy mode. And that's how you talk to more beautiful women. Okay, you improve your confidence, improve yourself, work on yourself. Obviously talk to women, but don't do it like find the opportunity to talk to women not in a desperate way, but in a way like, oh yeah, I just wanted to ask her a question, or not a question, but you wanted to like, I don't know, play around. Like the way you talk to women is not the same. Well, and not even with men, but the way you talk with women, bro, is not about asking questions or being this like like informational, quote unquote, information, like asking questions all the time. Like, don't make it an interview. Do not make talking to women an interview. Like, actually, like, just talk about what you want to talk about. And oftentimes you're gonna find that girls don't really care about what you talk about. Now, obviously, don't talk about like fucking anime or fucking video games, but talk about something else, like maybe you're interested in the sport, or you just want to tease her for no reason. You just want to play around and um, say some shit. That's literally you just talk, bro. You just say whatever's in your mind. You don't even overthink things. When you overthink, that's when you can't talk to beautiful women. That's when you feel like that anxiety and you feel less confident about yourself when you overthink. Just say whatever's in your mind. If there's nothing in your mind and you don't really want to talk, that's okay. You don't have to talk. Like I said, you don't have to be desperate. Desperate men don't look. It doesn't look good. Okay, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't. Now, there's other things that I didn't mention in this video, like working out, sleeping well. Those are obviously important to boosting your testosterone. If you don't sleep well, your testosterone will go down. If you don't work out, you're not going to increase your testosterone by that much. So if you want to also like increase your testosterone, start working out as well, sleep better, and do these 5 hacks that I mentioned. The reason why I didn't mention like working out and sleeping better is because you heard that advice so many times. I'm here to tell you like the other advice that you never hear. So I hope that you actually improve because increase your testosterone because of these things, bro. Take advantage of this shit, of this knowledge that I just gave you, and actually start working hard to increase your testosterone and feel more like a man. And other than that, like I said before, my name is Ricky Cervantes. Click that subscribe button if you want more videos like this that are going to help you improve your life, increase your testosterone, confidence, and make you feel way better, and also help you quit bad habits. Like I said, click the subscribe button, and other than that, bro, peace out. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.